Hey everybody, today I thought I'd show you one of the easiest and I think one of the best quick weeknight dinners. It's just hamburger and cabbage, ground beef and cabbage, whatever you want to call it. So I've already got about a pound of ground chuck, so there's very little fat in here, and I've got it browning off. I'm going to use half of an onion. We'll set this one aside, so we'll use that in another dish. Wanted to welcome all of you that are new to the channel. We've had, I think, 300 new people join in the last month. So if you're not aware who I am, my name is Greg. I live in up East Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee, and have a little farmstead up here. And we have rabbits, we have quail, we have pigeons, and we have chickens. And then we got our farm boss Brody, who is our 16-year-old Sheltie. And a lot of you've been asking how he's doing. He's doing pretty good. He's still having a little bit of trouble getting around, but he still insists on going out and checking on the animals every night. So I've got that pretty much browned off. I'm going to go ahead and throw the onion in here. And I'm going to get that started sauteing and softening up a little bit. Very simple ingredients. We got a pound of ground beef, maybe a little bit more, half of an onion. I got some tomato paste, a can of diced tomatoes, some smoked paprika, minced garlic, some better than bouillon beef, and some Worcestershire sauce, and of course the other star of the show, the cabbage. I guess I could get that cleaned off. I am saving the cabbage leaves because our rabbits love them, so they're just going to go right over there. We're not going to take that fun away from them. We started with 6 rabbits, and unfortunately one of them that we had got in with her brother before we got them put in their coop when we got them, and we got babies. We got 6 babies. So they're doing great. They're lionhead rabbits. These babies are a cross between a lionhead and a lot, but they are cute little things. I can put some pictures up as I'm talking and show you what they look like. They're adorable. I'm just going to draw this meat right in with the onions so we can get some of the onion flavor imparted into that meat. And like I always tell you, we want to season every layer. There we go. Well, that's softening up. Let me get my can opener, and I want to tell you guys, if you're new here, you're going to want to know this. If you're old here, you already know this. Coming up in less than 30 days is Marching In with Casseroles. I've got some wonderful channels that have already committed this year. Some are repeats. One of them, Miss Lori over at Whippoorwill Holler. She is one of my favorite to have in this, because Miss Lori's the one that got me started on this. I got the one can, just put in the tomatoes. She got me started because I was a brand new channel 5 years ago, and this is my 5th year doing the Marching with Casseroles. And Miss Lori said, yeah, your channel's doing good, your video's doing good, but we got to get you some more people. We need to do a collaboration. And to be honest, I can't remember what the collaboration was, but she got me in that and got a lot more viewers, and that made me feel good. I wanted to be able to help other channels out that are just starting. So I started the Marching with Casseroles. It's become one of the biggest collaborations, I think, on YouTube, and everybody looks forward to it. Everybody's excited about it every year. So I'm just happy that we can put it on again. So I got the tomatoes in there. I'm going to pull back some of that, just make a little space there in the pan, so I put maybe a tablespoon or 2 of tomato paste. And I love it in the tube. You don't have to open up that can and waste all that. And like I said, this is just a good, simple, everyday Midwest Southern dinner. Throw together real quick after work, and it's very tasty. I guarantee you the kids are going to like it, even if it does have cabbage in it. All right, so let's get the cabbage started. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm just going to do this in small dices. First, I'm going to get the little bit of a root or core in there, not much. And I'm going to save that for the girls and the boys. I hate to admit it, but 4 of those rabbits that I've been talking about, they're right over there. We had one that was not doing well at all. If you follow my page, you'll see that she, for some reason, I'm going to turn this down, stopped eating and stopped drinking. So we brought her in and was feeding her with a syringe. I actually went out right after we had this big snowstorm, you guys remember, about a month ago, and got some organic baby food, carrots. I mean, they're rabbits. Come on, I got carrots. And I was feeding her that with a syringe. She was first didn't want to eat, and then she started eating. Took us about 2 days. She couldn't even stand up. And 2 days later, we looked in the cage, and she's just hopping around, doing her thing, eating, drinking. I'm just going to throw the cabbage in there while I'm talking. And she has been doing great ever since. But when we got her, we got 3 of them together, 2 girls and a boy, a buck, and Miss Terry. So got those for us. She's over further East Tennessee, close to where all the devastation was. In fact, her greenhouse got torn up by that hurricane that came through. And we got the 3 from her. We felt kind of bad that she was inside and brothers and sisters outside and didn't know what was going on. Just an excuse, I think. So we brought the other 2 in, and then realized our other lion head, Onyx, she's a beauty. There's a picture of her I'll put up here. We brought her in, so we have 2 cages divided. Keep them apart so they don't fuss with each other. Try and get this without making a mess as I'm talking. Some of this core I'm going to take out. So now we have 4 rabbits in here. It's finally going to be, it's in the 60s today, and it's going to be close to 70 tomorrow. So we're going to work on getting their hutches redone out there. I'm just pulling more of this core out that will not cook very fast, because I got some girls over here that I know will eat it, and some more outside with some babies that I know will eat it. So there is the cabbage in there. I'm going to season it with about a tablespoon of smoked paprika. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of better than bouillon. I'm going to dig down to the bottom so I can get some liquid there. Probably should have put this in first before I put in the cabbage. There we go. Put that down there with the tomato paste. Put a little minced garlic, about a tablespoonful. I don't have any fresh garlic, but I was in the garden today because that's where we have the main rabbit hutch where the babies are. And my onion, or my green onions, walking onions, and my garlic are all coming up. So I'm going to have to uncover them real soon. I'm going to put a splash of Worcestershire sauce, as my grandpa said. We used to say, "Who's your sister?" sauce. Maybe about a tablespoonful in there. And I have all of our ingredients in. I'm just going to toss this together. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to watch it because I don't want it to dry out and start burning on the bottom. If it does, there should be enough moisture come out of the cabbage and from those tomatoes that we put in. Should be enough moisture that it's not going to. But if it does, what you can do is just put a little water in it, which I will do. And we're just going to cook this until the cabbage breaks down, it softens, and is to the consistency that you like. So I'm going to give this a cover, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, we're back. It's been about 15 minutes. The cabbage is just about where I want it. I'm going to take the lid off and let it continue to cook just a minute. I did put a little bit of water in there, so I want to cook that out. And it smells delicious. I'm going to give it a taste. See if I need to season. A little bit of salt. And while we're in there, let's just do some pepper too. While this finishes cooking away, I wanted to let you guys know a little bit more about the March casserole collaboration. Some of you may not know what that is. Basically, we got, I think there's going to be 16 to 20 other channels joining us. I'm still waiting on a few to get back to me if they're able to. And what we do is every day of the month, there'll be a casserole video. Some of the best casseroles I've even ever had are from some of the other channels that we've had in the last few years. Mom always comes up with some great ones. She's already excited with a few that she's come up with to share with you. But if you guys have any casserole recipes that you'd like us to try, maybe it's one of your families, your mom used to make, your grandma used to make. I'm throwing cabbage on my tablecloth. Give them to us. You can either comment down below with the recipe. You can send us an email. My email is listed down below. It's just Greg at gregs-kitchen.com. I'll put it up here on the screen so you can see it, but it is down below in the description. And that looks like it is just perfect. I'm going to turn this off. But every day you're going to get another video. The days that we don't have another channel, Mom and I will be throwing our videos in there for some casseroles. And at the end of the month, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. But what you have to do to be eligible for the giveaway is go in and watch the videos. Excuse me. Watch the videos and then comment down below in their comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe their channel too, because you're going to make sure you get all their upcoming recipes. But at the end of the month, I'm going to use the random channel picker first and pick one of the channels from the 30 days, and because I'm going to do this on the 31st. And then I'll use the random comment picker and pick one comment from that page. That person's going to win all the gifts. Last year we had casserole carrier, casserole dishes, a food processor. I can't even remember what all it was. I put it enough in there that you guys can make your own casserole. Almost any of the casseroles you saw us do online. So make sure you comment, always like and subscribe. And if you want to make sure you're going to get more of my recipes or any of the other channels, hit the bell, because that's going to notify you when they put out a new recipe. And I'm just continuing to talk and stir this because I want it to cool down, because you guys know I'm going to burn my face. So let me get some of this on a plate. It smells delicious, nice and beefy. Cabbage doesn't have that much of a smell when you're cooking it like this. At least I don't think so. But I can smell that beef. I can smell the onion and the garlic. Scoop that back there. I'm still going to let that cool just a second. And as you guys always know, I'm going to take my dried parsley. This is my cute little jar that I use when I cook out on the Blackstone. And just take a little bit with me. I'm just going to put a little parsley on top. Got to make it look pretty. There we go. All right. I think it's rested long enough. Let me grab a paper towel, because I'm going to need it. And I can't make it look pretty if I'm going to serve it on a dirty plate. So I'm going to wipe down the plate too. Just little things like that make the dinner so much nicer. So let me give this a taste. Get a little bit of everything. First off, it's hot. But second, I can actually taste that Worcestershire and the garlic are coming out really good. And the smokiness from that smoked paprika has just coated everything and melted right in there. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. I'll list it down below in the comments or in the description. I'll also put it on my website, gregs-kitchen.com. Also have on my website, everybody's going to be in the collaboration once we get started. Their channels, links, everything like that. You can find it there, or you can find it in the description of all of my videos, all of Mom's videos, and probably all of the other videos. They'll put that down there too, so everybody will know where to find them. I also have a playlist, so that'll be put at the in each one of the videos right at the top of the description. So you can click on that and you can go back, and in case you miss one, you might not be there on a Sunday or Monday and miss it, you can go back and watch it. So appreciate you guys joining me. I feel blessed to have you guys inviting me into your homes every day. And until next time, you all take care and God bless. Bye-bye.